High school, like, was it after high school, after the talent show, that you discovered that you had the gift to do comedy, and you decided, or how long after that did you decide?
I think so. It was during that time. But the thing was, it took a lot of my friends to encourage me.
Okay.
Because I really didn't feel that I had it. But it was really my friends. Man, you could do this, man. You could really be successful doing this as a career. So sometimes I'd be at home and I'm like, yeah. I would just sit there in a daze and I said, maybe I should give it a try. Maybe I should give it a try. But it really was the fact that I wanted to do music. But what happened was, at the time, we were trying to get a record deal, because I was singing in a group even then. We weren't too successful as far as meeting the right people. But what happened was, I was getting...
Yeah, it's just wonderful having you here for our 20th year. I couldn't think of a better person to have than the Miss Legendary Patti LaBelle. You're so beautiful, and you have been like a role model for so many women across the world. And I just want to know, like, for you, like, what type of advice would you give to a young lady that's growing up and haven't found herself or her way just yet?
Well, if she's growing up to be an entertainer, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, if you can sing, or if you have any talent, poet, whatever, just do it well, and make sure you look decent enough to come out in front of people, like, nice, and respect yourself, and don't let anybody disrespect you, and don't let anybody sell you this business, because it's so much show and show business that you have to like end up praying that everything's going to be all right, because it's a hard business. And I've been doing it for 50 years, and I'm still standing and feeling good about myself, because I've not done anything in this industry to make myself feel cheap. So try to keep yourselves up, girls and men. Don't sag those pants, and don't hold the front of your pants, okay?
Just Charlie, we had the biggest record, 15 weeks at #1. You Are was the biggest record, even bigger than the Gap Band records, so it's great.
Speaking of #1, that's just happened to be one of my favorite songs, and just the words and the production that was put into that is kind of. I read a little bit about you, and I know that a lot of the lyrics come from a personal testimony, and just tell us a little bit about your testimony.
Well, first of all, I mean, we always, this music business is something. If you just let it, run your life, or then you could perish. I think any business, I think, if you let it consume you, like for example, like I used every excuse in the book back in the day to either use alcohol or drugs. If someone said something I didn't like, or whatever it was, I mean, I just used it just to keep me from telling really my story, because I'm working on this book and of course this movie. But we could use any excuse to get high. But I sank to my lowest point. I guess I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of the ugliest person that I could see in the mirror. So I found a way up. Met this beautiful woman who came, God sent to me. I married her, and she's been with me 17 years every single day. We do every day. A lot of people can't do every day, but we do every day, everywhere, every day, except for the public bathrooms, So, God is an amazing God, He if you asked Him for something, you better watch out, because you just might get what you asked for. And I asked for all of this. And so I'm reliving all of this, this fame, and and it's wonderful, man. I'm really happy.
I think that in your show you did last night, I had a chance to see you. You said that you're going to always give God praise because of where He's brought you from, and we did it for about 60 seconds. And how does that feel on stage when you're at least singing your songs and then you praising God? Tell me about it.
I'm having the best time of my life, especially when I'm giving God some praise, because first of all, like I said, I promised Him. I said, if you give me this one more time, I promise you that you will get all the glory from it. I'm going to make sure you get the glory from it, and I will pull the people in, and we're going to give you some praise. I don't know how long you want. And it doesn't. If it's the least amount of time, if you'll get that. or if I'll give you as much time as you want. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. People don't have to get up and give God some praise. I'm gonna praise Him, and the people that's coming in with me, we're gonna praise Him, and that's all that matters right there. Yeah,
In the entertainment business, that's what I'm studying right now to get my master's degree. I'll be done in September, so I'm really excited about that. So what I'm learning is that you have to really establish yourself and just be persistent, and then you have to build an internet presence. That's like key right now for the industry. So you have to have over 200,000 views in order for somebody to even look at you.
They don't care if you got a couple hundred feet. Well, what can you do for us? When people, you have to have that.
Yeah, you have to have the numbers.
That's right.
You have to have the numbers. You have to already come packaged. Like my sister right here as a multimedia artist. So she sings, she writes, she dances. She does some acting. You have to have the whole package. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, I never get to have interviews where it's just like a full-out conversation and like you talk about the real things that's really on your mind. And so thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for being on the show. And thank you for co-hosting. I love her. That's my girl.
I like her.
Got a big mouth. A big mouth.
In the house, as well as my boy San Quinn. We're going to be promoting their new collaborated album, Welcome to Skokeland. So welcome.
What's up, Kawana? Welcome to Skokeland.
We're going to actually be giving away CDs signed and autographed by your boys Keek the Sneak and San Quinn themselves, as well as posters. So make sure you call us at 1-800-288.
All ages. You are now rocking live with the Reject. I'm Ori Madonna. To the left, I have
Reject Pee Wee.
I go by the name of Bounce BOUNC3, Mr. Go to Work Yourself. Breaks, girl.
Wait. And today is what?
My birthday.
Today is what?
My birthday.
Shout out to my bro. Thank you.
You already know. I'm turning 38. I look young as fuck. You already know how I do it. Now I'm lying.
You look good though. You look good. Y'all just rock the stage out here in Petaluma in the Bay Area. We're glad that y'all came out. Now I've been trying to do this dance for the longest, and I don't have no rhythm. I'm sister with no rhythm, so y'all gotta show me how to do that thing right there. That's how you do it. I can do it. I don't know how to do it. Okay. All right. How does it feel to be a leader in the market?
I mean, how does it feel to be a leader? It feels like I'm in the new age. It feels like this is the new era, and I most definitely say we're the new school.
Yeah, definitely.
And all this is the new school. So I'm gonna say like this: to be one of the leaders, it's an honor, it's a privilege to sit on this throne and do what we do.
Yeah, all day.
Because if somebody respects what you do, that's a blessing.
We just represent for the youth anyway.
Say it again.
All the youngs, you already know.
Say it again.
We representing the young dudes. So, we gonna go hard to the fullest. And the West is back, just in case you didn't know.
West.
All day.
And it's a great day because you got like all the young talent in here, and all the leaders of the new school in one building tonight. And I don't really think it's the Bay. I say it's home.
Yeah,
it's West. It's the coast.
You already know.
Cali.
You already know.
So that's how it is. That's where it was. That's where it's gonna be. That's today. Who am I? My way. To the left, P-Way.
And that's
Bounce Back.
Bounce Back. So how can we be down with the Rejects movement? There's a lot of people, young people that watch the show, they want to be down with the Rejects.
If you want to get down with the Reject movement, first of all, you need to know that swag is dead. I'm sorry. It's old. It's Creez. C-R-E-E-Z. It means creativity. We got to start over. You feel me? You already know we got Cali Kush. We got Cali Creez. We got Cali Women.
And the Black President.
So it's time for a change.
With you here on the California Music Channel, CMC. What's up? I'm Karwana Dyson with you on CMC TV from noon to 3. Thank you for tuning in to the Urban Network Connection. I'm your host, Karwana Dyson. We have Keek the Sneak in the house, as well as my boy San Quinn. We're going to be promoting their new collaborated album, Welcome to Skokeland. So welcome.
What's up, Kawana? Welcome to Skokeland.
We're going to actually be giving away CDs signed and autographed by your boys Keek the Sneak and San Quinn themselves, as well as posters. So make sure you call us at 1-800-2865-CMC. Today we have special guest Chantel in the house, and I'm so excited. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited too.
You had a hit, the next single with Obama, the compilation. Tell us a little bit about that.
I know that this was definitely the most historic political event in a very long time in America, and we have a saying. If you sneeze in America, someone in Barbados catches a cold.
We're gonna be giving away a signed CD.
Yeah,
from Chantel herself. So for caller number 26, make sure you call us right now.
I consider that saved, so put your drinks up. Yeah, man, that Joe stay burning.
We have Skywalker with us today, so we're really glad to have you. Thank you for coming out. So wonderful. Welcome back to the Urban Network Connection. I'm your host, Carwana Dyson. If you're just tuning in with us, this is the show where we connect you with the latest rising stars of the San Francisco Bay Area. We have a lot of great talent right here in the San Francisco Bay Area, representing nationally, internationally. But in the studio with us today, we have Big Rich.
At all the television type of stuff, it was all over the country. But you know, things on a major or on a semi-major, things isn't always cracked up to how it is. So I was just a little bit more comfortable in this element, especially with San Francisco Bay Area.
We like to put on independent artists right here on our show. So if you have a music video, which everybody in the mama got a music video these days, we want to get it on our show so we can put you on. It's about networking. That's what it's about.
Yes, we got a network to get anywhere nowadays.
Awesome. I'm your host, Carwana Dyson. I'm Carwana Dyson. I'm your host, Carwana Dyson. I'm sitting right here with Diligence, right here doing her thing. We're so honored to have you on the show.
Really appreciate it.
So welcome.
Love your outfit. You look hot today. Your hair is banging.
Thank you.
So I must admit, like, you're one of the very few artists that I've seen in the Bay Area who is really developed and established, and you're everywhere. You're all over the internet. So just tell us a little bit about how you got started in the industry.
I've just always been involved in the arts, and my mom brought me up, single parent home, not a lot of money, but she really seen that this was something I wanted to do at a young age. So from then all the way till now, I've been pushing. At the time, you know, it was kind of like that, still that era of like baggy jeans, the TLC look, so I was really into that. I was a super tomboy, so that's just I was influenced by the TLCs, the Debrats, and that whole thing. And my sister is a musician, and so she kind of guided me. She used to do work with Dwayne Wiggins and Tony. Someday I ended up in the studio with Tupac, and just got some great encouraging words from him. And
I want to know what's in your refrigerator right now.
What's in my refrigerator? I don't cook, so this is about to sound crazy. A canned soda, a Pepsi canned soda, and a half-eaten salad from yesterday. And that's probably it.
That's what you call a busy person. Starving artist. That's a true starving artist, really. And you look good. You're absolutely, yes. So let's talk about a little bit about Love, Pain, and Music, the project, the mixtape.
Well, how did I come up with that name? I was talking to somebody, and I was trying to figure out what would catch people's eye. And I was actually talking to Irk the Jerk, and he was like, "Well, name 3 words that describe where you're at in your life right now." And those are the 3 words I came up with. He's like, "You should call it that." And I was like, So love, pain, and music. And I say, music that's just what my life is right now. I'm not really doing anything else. I'm really trying to focus on getting to the next step. And it has its ups and downs. I mean, so much. But then I have a lot of positive people around me, a lot of people who love me, and absolutely. So I think those are just the 3 words describing the place that I'm in right now.
So let's talk about the love part. Are you in love?
No, with music.
She's in love with music, for all the fellas that's watching.
Right. Nobody wants to deal with me. But
what about the pain? What's so painful?
Well, actually, Screaming. It's a special video for me. My favorite video I've ever done is Tonight, but this video, it's one of my favorites, but this video has a special place for me because I dedicate it to my sister, and the lyrics just kind of empowering young girls and just youth of the communities. I grew up in a really urban area, and not a lot of opportunity, and so that song reflects that. And my sister was also a victim of gun violence in 2007. She was murdered. So to have somebody there in my life with me this whole time where I'm pushing for this music thing, and she's well part of that, and now she's gone. I have to deal with that every day, and so it definitely comes up and goes down, and I think about it and kind of, so that's definitely something that will reflect pain in my life. Coming out.